Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. Today is episode 11 and today we got a lot of things to do, and today we're definitely going to be putting this harvester behind us to work, as we probably should be ready to harvest that wheat field over in the distance over on field 9, I think that is. Is that what field that is? Field 9 should be ready for harvest today as well in the next month or so. So that means that we're going to put this Massey to good use to get that going, and then hopefully maybe next month or over the next couple months we'll have some contracts to do with the Massey as well, make us some additional money, maybe get us some additional grain. But we have some things that we have to do today to get ready for that. And one of those things is obviously we need a silo of some sorts. We're going to need a trailer to transport the grain. And we also are going to need one more auger. We got the one auger system. We need one more to be able to fill the one hopper bin. So with that all being said, we still have all of this stuff. All of the fields have been cut for the month of June. This all needs to be baled, wrapped, and put into storage. Maybe leave a couple of grass bales for us, because we are still running kind of low. I think I got 5 in storage over there, and then we still got 6 in here. But the sheep are doing well. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get to baling and getting all of the stuff down around here around the farm. Once I've got all that done, I'll bring you guys back, and we will hopefully be able to put that silo down somewhere, even if it's just temporarily. They're not too expensive, and then we'll get ready for our harvest. Alright guys, so we have got all of that stuff cleaned up over there. We got our bales all done up. We got 47 bales that are fermenting. So now, pretty much, I think that's it for the month of June, so we can go ahead. I've already got the fields limed and fertilized, so those are all done and ready to go for the next month. So I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to skip ahead to, I think, next month, and we'll see if this stuff's ready to harvest, because if it is, we can get the workers started on harvesting field 9, and then we're going to start working over here on some upgrades, some stuff that I want to do, some terraforming. We got a few things that I want to do, so we'll be able to do those together, hopefully. So we're going to take a quick little jump, a quick little sleep on over into the month of July, and we'll see if Fields 9 ready for harvest or not. Alrighty everyone, so now we're in the month of June, and based off of our distance here, it looks like our field is ready to harvest. So we're going to head on over. We can just jump into this guy right now. We're going to jump on into the Massey. We're going to drive on over here. Let's go take a look at our first wheat field that we need. Now, I also just realized that we actually still don't have a trailer for actually hauling this stuff. So once we get the workers set up, I guess I'm going to need to figure that out. So we're going to drive this thing over here. We'll get the workers started on this, see how it starts out. The yield is not looking like it's going to be that great, because it's not great. I just don't know if we're going to be able to fix that this time around. So we're just going to disconnect that right here. Unfold. And then we're going to quickly hook up to this guy here. And we're going to take a look to see how much work this is actually going to take to harvest this field. So if we drive up here and we turn this on, how much work is this going to be? Ooh, that is a lot of passes. So yeah, we're definitely going to get a worker to start up on this. So we'll set up the worker here real quick. We got 1 liter. We're loaded, guys. We're ready to go. Okay. Here we go. Well, this isn't great. Oh, actually, H, hold on. Are we dropping a straw swath? We are. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Sorry. Carry on. Carry on, good sir. I just wanted to make sure we were dropping a straw swath, which we are, so that's great. Because I did want to get some straw bales just for storage purposes. We don't really need them, but I figured it'd be a good thing to have anyways, just in case we do need them. So we're going to actually get ourselves a little bit of a straw swath. It doesn't look like it's going to be a very good straw swath, but it's one nonetheless. So yeah, now that guy's working, we're going to jump on into our truck, and we need to head on over to the shop, and we need to go pick ourselves out a trailer for hauling our grain around. So let's go head on over to the shop. Okay guys, we are back here at the shop and we're looking for trailers. So realistically, to start things out, I'm thinking something just like this is probably really all we need. This thing, we can get an extension up to 18 meters, which is more than what we need. We're going to go ahead, we're just going to take the decals off, make it just a nice clean trailer all the way around, and then yeah, we'll throw ourselves an extra trailer hitch on here because I've got some plans which you guys will see coming up. We're going to throw a cover on it. We're going to change the color of the cover because it is super hideous. We'll just do this. Do a black cover for now. It's good enough. And yeah, that's pretty much all we need. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pick this guy up. This is pretty much all we need. So we're going to buy this for 18,000. And let's see what it looks like. This guy here, pretty standard trailer. I like these versus the like dolly axle trailers just because they're a lot easier to control. So we're gonna hook onto this guy and we should be good to go, and we'll bring this guy back over to our yard and we'll be ready to pick up whatever we harvest from our harvester. Okay, so we got our harvester going over there. I got the trailer over there hooked up to the douchefar or Deutschfar or whatever the heck you want to call it. We've already got 8,000 liters sitting in there. So while that thing is working, we need to really speed up the process, I guess, of getting everything set up over here. Now, I've been wanting to redo this little area over here for a while, but to do that, I got to move all the bales. So I'm going to pull them all out. We're going to stack them all off to the side, and then I'm going to show you guys kind of what I got going on, or kind of what my thought process of here is. So give me a couple minutes. I'll have all this kind of shuffled around, moved around, and then I will show you guys where we are going from there. Okay, I've got that silo all emptied out, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to sell this thing. Luckily, this thing is not worth a lot of money. We're going to have to sell our house, which kind of sucks, because I think we're going to lose like 6K or so on that. So we'll go ahead and sell that. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to level out this entire area. So we're going to have to do a little bit of sculpting. So if we get the leveler, we're going to switch our cursor. We're going to make it go like this. And then I'm thinking it was pretty much this guy here. Oh, I ate into the field. That is not what I wanted to do at all. And then we're just going to kind of run it across. Hopefully without damaging anything. We can kind of soften this up afterwards. So we're just going to keep on coming along. Get basically right to the road edge. It's going to really eat through our money supply here. But if we go to about there, just start running that across. Oh yeah, this is going to eat a lot of money. Just look at the money going down. This is not great. Oh boy. But yeah, we're just going to basically level out as much of this area as we can, because you'll see what I kind of got going on here in a second. But man, is this expensive. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting it to just completely eat through my money supply like this. Ooh, it hurts to watch. Okay. Well, give me a second here. I'm going to get all this kind of leveled out the way that I want it, and then I'll just kind of show you guys what I got for a layout in my mind. Okay, guys, so this is kind of what I'm trying to figure out what I want to do right now. So we've got this very nice big silo that I want to use for our bale storage. Now, this can obviously hold a lot more bales than what we're used to right now, so that's why I think that this is going to be a great addition to the farm. If I do this here, the idea is I want to see if I can fit our silo system like right over here, but like it would fit in the corner nice, but like this also doesn't sit very good, if you get what I mean. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this for like loading trailers and stuff like that, because I mean, I'd like to put this over here. I'm debating on whether or not I put it this way or if I put it this way. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, we're not even on the right thing. We need to be under silos, because this thing costs way more money than that. And game is freezing. Please don't break right now. I just did a whole bunch of terraforming. That'd be absolutely horrible. Okay, there we go. We got it all figured out now. So I'm debating on where exactly I want to put this, because like, it really isn't a great spot for it. Like, I could just kind of do this diagonal setup kind of over here, and then I could tuck the grain bin right in next to it, and then have an unloading station and loading station so that I can have like my trucks pull in and out over here, and I can just kind of adjust the grade and actually bring it up to the road. I'm not quite sure what I want to do here yet. It's kind of the point that I'm at, because like I think that like this is a great option for us, this building here, but I'm just not quite sure how I want to load it. I mean, we could try and do it this way too, and then that kind of be a little bit of dead space in the back, which isn't horrible. I mean, we could just kind of plant back there and make it look kind of nice. And then this way for loading and unloading, we've got like this whole area in the front, and then we can do our silo on the side. So maybe we do that. So let's see. How far can we go? About there. Just trying to make sure I place this in the right spot so that it looks good. So if we go and we go ahead, place it kind of something like this, that'll probably maximize our space. So if we turn off that, make that 25,000 flat, and then, yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. Yeah, let's do this. So if we'll place this guy right here, it's a big investment. And then that gives us our loading, our unloading area. And then what we can do is we can go and look at storage bins. So like realistically, this is the one that I do want. So it needs to go like this, right? So this is quite a big bin. But if we put it like this, we can get a little creative with loading and unloading here, which is kind of cool. So if we go like this, we get it real nice and tight up against this guy right here. Everything looks like it'll fit in place. Kind of bugging out a little bit. We can place this guy back a little bit. How far back can we go? Can we get it in line with that post there? We can. So if we go like this, go like this, get it nice and lined up, we'll place this guy right here, 42,000. Okay, big investments, big investments. Now we have our silo, which is fantastic. So now we can drive this guy over here. So we'll jump in this. Oh, man. This is an expensive endeavor. Because now, this should stay out of the way enough that we can just drive this guy underneath as it bounces along kind of funny. And if we go like that, we can fill, so that's good there. So we'll leave this thing right here. Oh, we're kind of off center here. Let's move it over a little bit. Go like, just like that. Come on, there we go. Yep. Right there, okay. And then that gets us lined up like that. Now we need to go pick up one more thing for filling, and then it'll run from right here over to there, and the fill portion will be right here, which means that we can load and unload from kind of the same area. Our tractor is, or our combine is full. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, let's go and see what we can fit from this guy into here. Only get about another 2,500 liters in this thing, unfortunately. So we're gonna need to grab the Puma. We're gonna need to drive into town, and we're gonna need to pick up that last auger so that we can start moving this product. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna grab what we can out of this guy here. We don't need to stay around for that. And I'm gonna drive into town. I'm gonna show you guys the auger that we're going to be picking up. Okay, guys. So we're over here at the shop, and this is the guy that we need right here. So this guy here is the auger that we need. It's got the loading pan there, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy this guy for 35,000. So 21,000. Do we actually have enough to pick up the PTO? We do. Okay. We're gonna just make this blank. We don't have the money or the ability. Oh, we can pick it up with the front pasture. Can we? Oh, let's try this. I'm gonna buy this. So 7,500 bucks. Okay. We should now. Can I put this on the front of my? This is gonna look really weird if I can do this, but it's gonna save us making a second trip because I didn't really think about this before. So if we go like this, no? Oh, come on. Seriously? It's going to pick up from the back, though, not the front, right? So that's going to work? No? How's this going to work? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to have to come over here with some pallet forks. And I'm going to have to load it up. But we're going to drive this guy back on over to our yard and get it set up, and then I will have to get the PTO back over to the yard as well. So I will be back once I make 2 trips back to the farm, and we can get this thing all set up and ready to go. Okay, well, I've got this kind of working. If you see, it's not exactly where I want it. I was hoping that I could get this pan over onto this side, but I didn't realize that it wouldn't be able to rotate around this thing. I'm curious if once I get the PTO here, if it'll work and I can swing it all the way around. But yeah, I gotta figure that out. But for right now, what I've got going on here is I got it hooked up to the Puma, and it is unloading, so we'll be able to at least keep our operation moving. Yeah, so we got just 18,400. Yeah, it's almost full, almost done unloading here. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the tractor back out there, and see if I can get the PTO over here and see if we can get this thing spun around to the other side. If not, I'm going to have to get a little bit creative with how I'm going to make this work. So we will see what I can do, but I'll be back with you guys once I get the PTO over here and see if we can maneuver some things around. Okay, well, I've got this set up. The only problem is that, obviously, this is not going to work the way that I thought it was going to work, which is a little bit unfortunate. I can't really think of another way to set this up that will work. So I guess it's just gonna kind of have to stay like this, because yeah, unless unless the other style works, which I'm gonna test to see if there's a different auger system that works. But for now, you know what, I can dump into this for right now, and I can unload from this right now, so we're just gonna kind of leave this set up as is. And I'm kind of hoping that everything kind of just works. I'm not sure why this guy moved, but he has moved for some strange reason. So we're just going to put him right back to where he belongs, which is right there. Shut that down. And yeah, we're gonna leave this as is for now. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go hook up to the baler, and I'm gonna start making some straw bales. And I will catch up with you guys once I'm done all of these little tasks that I have got to get done. Okay guys, well, we have got our harvest completed. I've got the field work being prepped. It's been plowed. I got the worker out there fertilizing the field right now. Next month we should be able to plant over on the field. If we take a look, we do have 37,000 liters of wheat, and then I also went ahead and did a contract for a harvest contract. And I forgot we had these in here too. I did mowing. I don't even remember how long ago I did these mowing contracts. We went ahead. We did a harvest contract for canola out on 33, and we got an extra 2,000 liters that we were able to take home after the fact. So we're going to hold on to that for now. So we can go ahead and we can collect all of these guys. I don't know what I just did. I just messed everything up, I think. But whatever. We're just going to go ahead and we are going to collect all these because we need money. Gets us up to 28,000. And if we go ahead and we look at contracts, I don't know why this is all messed up. Sort mission type. Okay, this is what I want. It doesn't really look like there's any other harvesting contracts. This one isn't worth doing. So we're just going to go ahead and keep on keeping on. So like I said, I got our worker doing some spraying over there in the distance. We're good till next month. I collected a bunch of straw bales off of that field as well. As you can see, we got 14 straw bales. Out of that, we've got 47 silage or grass bales that are working on becoming silage right now. So this storage is great because what did I say this was? It's gonna hold 450, so we can store a lot of bales in here, which is great news for us. And obviously this thing can hold 500,000 liters, so we got loads of space in here. Our auger system is working. I'm still going to see if I can come up with a solution for this. I'm going to see if I can maybe raise up the terrain or do some type of concrete pad to put the PTO and the pan on. And then we can maybe just make it so that we can back up into here, or at least when we come out here with the auger wagon that I'm planning on getting down the line, we'll be able to just unload right into the pan from the auger wagon. I got a few ideas on what we can do here, but we're gonna have to make some minor adjustments around here. But so far so good, guys. We're pretty much good to go. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna let that guy finish up with that. One of the things that I do need to look into is we need to figure out something a little bit better for our liming. And right now it looks like this guy here is going to kind of be what we need to get. Obviously, $45,000 starting price on this thing, so it's quite expensive. So I'm thinking if we can, I'm hoping that that stuff is ready to be sold soon. If it is, then we can go ahead and sell some silage to get us the lime spreader that we need for that field over there. I don't know if it'll be ready by next month. It should be ready by August, but we'll see how things go. So I'm going to go ahead, let that guy finish up, and then I'm going to join up with you guys once I've got maybe us into the month of August. Okay, we are now in the month of August, so that means that we can probably start planting canola now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can, so we're going to start planting canola over here on this field. We're a little bit short on cash for buying the lime spreader that I want, so I'm going to take a look, see if there's any contracts that we can do. Unfortunately, our silage is not ready yet, so I'm going to get this worker started over on this field here. Yeah, so the silage is only at 88%. So I'm hoping that if we wait maybe a few hours, it might be ready to go. It might not take a full month for it to be ready. But let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at some contracts. And there is really nothing going on other than this little guy here. There's not a lot going on. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump ahead maybe till like, I don't know, maybe like noon today. We'll jump a little bit ahead and then we'll see how we're doing. We might have enough. Oh, and we actually did get a good chunk of money because we sold a bunch of sheep, newborn sheep. So we got $21,000 for the sheep. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and jump ahead a few hours here, and then we're going to see if there's any new contracts that pop up for us to do to make us some extra cash to get us where we need to be. And we also have to watch out because it looks like there's some hail in the forecast as well. So we're now at about midday here, and there are actually a number of contracts we can do. Now, this bale wrapping one down on 45 showed up. This one I'm probably going to do, because this is really, really good money, and I think I can get that done fairly quickly. So this is going to take about 45 minutes, which kind of sucks, but I'm thinking I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to get our Massey to go down to field 43 and do this one here. So, we should be able to make, yeah, about $15,000 in total, and then there's really nothing else good going on this month, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get the baling contract done. I might even go down and do this one if I have enough bale wrap left over. Unfortunately, we don't have a round baler, so we can't do field 42, which is unfortunate. The square baler, not worth it to go do that one. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on some contracts, which will give this guy, our worker over there, some time to finish up that. We'll get some money together, we'll pick up our lime spreader, and then we can go ahead and lime that field, and it'll be all ready to go to start growing. So I'm going to catch up with you guys. I'm going to get busy, and I'm going to go ahead and get some of these contracts done, because I have, this is not going to help me finish contracts. I have quite a few contracts to get done to get us ready for what we need to do next. Okay, so all of our contracts are completed. So looks like we have enough to pick up what we need. So we'll go ahead and we will collect all of these guys. And that gets up to 64,000, which means that we should be able to afford. Yeah, I was looking in here. Nothing really in here that we were on right now. Look in here, and we should be able to get the K105. I would like to get this one, but it only holds 9,000 liters. This one's nice, but this one we can upgrade down the line. So we're probably going to go with this. Can we afford the spreading discs? Because that gives us up to 30 meters spread from 24. So I'd like to get this. 53,000? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so let's do this. Can we afford an extension? The small extension gets us up to 1,100. It's only $500. Huh. And we can throw a cover on it too. For another 750. Yeah, let's do that. I'm happy with that. I think that's good. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. 11,000 liters with a cover. And that pretty much should be it. Standard wheels, narrow tires, standard. Put some turf tires on it. Turf tires look pretty good. Kind of like the turf tires. Yeah, let's do the turf tires. All right, so there we go. Okay, so $5,400. We're gonna buy this. We're gonna go pick it up at the shop, and then we can get our worker liming up our new field. And our silage is ready to sell, so we'll be able to get a sale in before the end of the day. And then we're pretty much into our next silage harvest. So I'm going to go pick up this spreader. I'm going to get it all, or I'm going to get it loaded up with lime from one of the lime stations. And then I'm going to get it started over on that field. And then from there, we will go ahead and do a silage sale. So I'll see you guys all once I've got all that done. Okay, I've got our lime spreader working out there in the field, so now we're going to go ahead, we're going to sell off our silage now. Let's see how much we get from this today. Okay, just over 45,000, that's not horrible. We still got to work on our environmental score a little bit, I think. I think our environmental score is still kind of hurting. If we look, yeah, we're up to 89. Seems like soil sampling is a thing that needs to be worked on. But, you know, we're getting there. So I'm not quite sure why soil sampling is not a thing, because I've definitely taken soil samples, or I've purchased the soil sampling. So for right now, we're going to go do one more load. We should be able to get almost another full trailer load, and then that'll get us a decent amount of money. And then we can jump ahead to the month of September. We'll do one cut, which means you guys will get a time lapse today, which we haven't done a time lapse in a little while. I don't even remember if we got one in the last episode or not. So I think it'll be a good way to end out the episode is by getting us a little time lapse going. So I'm going to go ahead, get this trailer loaded up. We'll go get our last sale done for this month, and then we will jump ahead. Okay, so now that we're close to $100,000, we're in the month of September. We've got our workers starting to mow on this field. We're going to get our baling done and get our last harvest of the year out of the way for silage. So with that all being said, guys, I guess really the only thing left to do is just for you guys to kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse, because I'm going to do a little bit of time lapsing for our mowing and our baling. So I will be back with you guys once we have all of that done. So sit back, relax, enjoy the time lapse, and we'll see you guys all after we've completed the harvest. Well, with the harvest all wrapped up, we've got 46 bales ready to rock, ready to roll. We got our harvest done of our wheat. We got our canola planted today. We did some contracts. We got ourselves a trailer. We used our harvester. We did a lot today, guys. We did a lot. We also got ourselves a new liming trailer. I think overall, another very successful episode today. There's a lot of things that we got done around here on the farm, and I think that going into next episode, we're going to be doing quite well. Now, there are some investments that I would like to make in the next episode, but obviously that is it, and that is going to be for next time. Basically, guys, all I want to say is thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like. Comment what you guys are thinking of the series down below and whether or not you guys want to see any changes. I love hearing your guys' feedback. We're actually going to talk about a little bit of feedback that I've gotten in the next episode because I just felt that it'd probably be more appropriate for what we have going on in the next episode. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please, again, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys all in the next episode.